Let's now proceed to diagnosis according to Zhang for organ patterns with the continuation on pathology of spleen imbalances. People who are spleen chi deficient will often have a craving to eat things that are sweet. This is because the sweet flavor tonifies the spleen. Therefore, the spleen being chi deficient will cause the body to crave the sweet flavor in an attempt to tonify the spleen. The problem is that most people react to this signal by consuming sweets, chocolates, cakes, and other things that are very sweet. The sweet flavor here is very concentrated, so much so that the spleen can have difficulty transforming it, resulting in dampness and thereby a further weakening of the spleen. This gives rise to a new craving for the sweet flavor to tonify the spleen, and a vicious cycle arises. As well as the appetite being reduced when there is spleen imbalances. The resultant dampness means that there will be an increased amount of fluid, which can result in reduced thirst. The person can forget to drink. The problem is that dampness is a form of pathogenic qi, and being a pathogenic qi, it has none of the moistening, lubricating, and cooling qualities that qi has. When there is damp heat, the paradoxical situation can arise in which heat causes the person to be thirsty, but the damp aspect means that the person does not feel like drinking. Because damp is a condensed form of body fluid, there can be a sticky sensation in the mouth. When there is damp heat, there can also be a bitter taste in the mouth if the heat aspect is intense. If the spleen is not able to perform its function of transforming and transporting fluid in the body, edema can arise. The edema will be chronic and it will often be aggravated by consuming certain foods. Moreover, the edema can also arise in premenstrual period if stagnant liver qi invades the spleen. Other symptoms and signs that liver qi is invading the spleen in the premenstrual period are abdominal bloating and distension, a craving for sweets, and loose stools. As mentioned, dampness and phlegm can arise as a consequence of spleen qi deficiency. This can result in a tendency to put on weight. Dampness can manifest with the person developing a pear-shaped body because dampness seeps downwards to the lower jaw due to its yin nature. It is very typical for women to develop this type of body shape from age 35 years onwards. Because when women enter the sixth Qing cycle, women decreases in intensity. At the same time, their spleen qi is decreasing in strength because it has been working hard for 21 years to replenish the blood that has been lost through menstrual bleeding. Men do not start to gain weight due to the decrease in women until they are 40 years old and enter their sixth Qing cycle. Also, because men are more young, the weight gain sits higher up around the belly. Spleen qi deficiency does not necessarily lead to a gain in weight. Spleen qi deficiency can also be a cause of weight loss in a body that is too lean. The reduced production of blue qi that is a consequence of spleen qi deficiency can lead to qi deficiency and blood deficiency, resulting in the muscles and tissues not receiving sufficient nutrition. A person who is qi deficient will often have a slightly pale face because there can be a genuine lack of blood due to the reduced production of blue qi and not enough qi to carry blood up to the face. When there is dampness, the face and possibly also the eyes can have a yellowish tinge or hue. Constant worrying, speculating, ruminating, and thinking too much in general will stagnate and bind, thereby ultimately weakening the spleen qi. Conversely, if the spleen is qi deficient, this can manifest with a tendency to worry excessively or unnecessarily, the person also having difficulty in letting go of thoughts. This is because they are not able to transform information and extract the relevant from the irrelevant. Their E stagnates and they can start to think in rings. In extreme cases, this can become obsessive, as in obsessive compulsive disorder or OCD, or it can become a depressive condition. Spleen Chi deficiency can also result in a person having difficulty studying and learning, and this is especially noticeable if there is damp phlegm, because it will cloud the shen and the person will have difficulty concentrating. It will feel as if their head is full of cotton wool or there is mental fog. Furthermore, the reduced production of good qi can lead to blood stagnation and the brain not being nourished by hard blood. General symptoms and signs of a spleen imbalance is fatigue, especially after meals, loose stools, poor appetite, and a tendency to gain weight. Thank you for your attention.